and welcome to the new episode of Astrological Interpretations. This is the Path of Stars. Welcome back to another episode of Ascendant through nakshatras. Astrology can be a helpful tool in understanding ourselves and those we interact with, resulting in more harmonious relationships. In this video, we will take a look of the meaning of the Ascendant in Hasta nakshatra. But first, a big thank you for supporting this channel, and if you're new, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like the video and share it with your friends. For this interpretation, you can use both the sidereal and tropical system, but please be sure to use the correct degrees on your screen. The ascendant or the rising sign is a specific point on the horizon at the precise time of a person's birth. The ascendant is the mask we show to the world, and it is how other people perceive us. We could say the ascendant represents the outward persona, the way others perceive us, and the energy we project into the world. It is an important part of our astrological profile as it influences our behavior and personality, appearance, health, and first impressions. When interpreting the ascendant, it is very important to also consider the nakshatras or the 27 lunar constellations alongside with the zodiac signs. Within each zodiac sign, there are smaller sections of 13 degrees and 20 minutes belonging to each nakshatra, offering a more detailed information. So what happens when the ascendant falls in Hasta nakshatra? Let's explore this position in more detail. Hasta nakshatra, the 13th lunar constellation in Vedic astrology, is symbolized by a hand or open palm representing skill, dexterity, and the ability to create and transform. The hand is seen as a tool for action, communication, and healing, reflecting the nakshatra's focus on practical talents and craftsmanship. Hasta nakshatra is ruled by the moon and it's linked to Virgo. Hasta embodies the qualities of precision, attention to detail, and the capacity to bring ideas into tangible form. It also signifies a deep connection to both mental and physical labor, emphasizing a balance between intellect and manual skill. This nakshatra highlights the power of service, healing, and problem solving, offering a channel for individuals to express their creativity and share their gifts with the world. So when the ascendant falls in Hasta nakshatra, such people are often perceived as practical, skilled, and resourceful. With Virgo's influence, and therefore Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, they have a strong analytical mindset and a keen attention to detail. They are often very adaptable and enjoy problem solving, especially when it comes to practical tasks. This position also gives a gentle and nurturing side, as Hasta is ruled by the moon, which brings emotional depth and sensitivity. Now let's explore a more detailed look on the ascendant in Hasta nakshatra when it comes to personality. First, we will focus on more positive personality traits of this placement, and in the second part, we will take a look at the more negative, challenging, or toxic personality traits. Individuals with the ascendant in Hasta nakshatra tend to possess a unique blend of practical skills, intellectual curiosity, and emotional depth. Ruled by the moon and associated with the Virgo, therefore Mercury, this placement brings a wide range of positive qualities that shape their interactions with others and their approach to life. People with an ascendant in Hasta nakshatra are highly resourceful and skilled. They possess a natural ability to make the best out of any situation, using their creativity and practical skills to solve problems. Whether it's fixing things, crafting, or finding solutions in challenging circumstances, these individuals can adapt and thrive in various environments. Their hands-on nature makes them highly skilled, and they may excel in fields that require attention to detail and dexterity, such as crafts, design, medicine, or technical work. One of the standout qualities of this ascendant is their strong communication skills. People with ascendant in Hasta nakshatra are often able to express themselves clearly and effectively, whether it's through speech or writing. They have an ability to convey complex ideas in a simple and understandable manner, which makes them excellent teachers, counselors, and speakers. Their communication style tends to be both articulate and empathetic, allowing them to connect with others on a meaningful level. Their ability to listen attentively and offer practical advice also contributes to their success in personal and professional relationships. They often have a way with words that draws others in and fosters open dialogue. Ascendant in Hasta nakshatra individuals are pragmatic and methodical in their approach to life. They prefer a structured and organized way of doing things, which makes them reliable and dependable in all aspects of life. Whether at work or in personal matters, they like to plan, analyze, and execute tasks with precision. This practicality helps them succeed in situations that require attention to detail and efficiency. They tend to be excellent problem solvers, able to break down complex challenges into manageable steps, making them valuable team members or leaders in any environment. Hasta is ruled by the moon, and the emotional and nurturing side of those with ascendant in Hasta nakshatra is highly pronounced. They are caring, compassionate, and have a genuine desire to help others. Their nurturing nature makes them excellent caregivers, whether for family, friends, or even their professional colleagues. They have an innate ability to sense when someone is in need and are quick to offer support and comfort. Their emotional intelligence is high and they can intuitively understand the needs of others, often putting others' needs before their own. This makes them particularly valued in roles that require empathy and emotional insight, such as healthcare, therapy, or teaching. While they are methodical and logical, individuals with ascendant in Hasta also possess a strong sense of emotional balance. They have an intuitive understanding of their own emotions and are generally able to maintain composure in difficult situations. Their emotional intelligence allows them to navigate both their own feelings and the emotions of others with grace and understanding. The moon's influence also provides them with a deep intuition, enabling them to sense the unseen or to understand things on a subconscious level. They are often able to make decisions based on their inner guidance, which contributes to their success in both personal and professional matters. Though they are practical and structured, individuals with Hasta ascendant are adaptable and flexible when necessary. They can quickly adjust to new environments, changes in circumstances, or unexpected challenges. This ability to stay calm in times of uncertainty makes them resilient in the face of adversity. Their flexibility is also reflected in their open-mindedness and willingness to learn new things. They are curious by nature and enjoy exploring different ways of thinking, which helps them stay ahead of the curve in both their personal and professional lives. Individuals with Hasta ascendant are often driven by the desire for self-improvement and personal growth. They are continually striving to become better versions of themselves, whether through intellectual pursuits, emotional growth, or practical achievements. Their analytical mind and attention to detail make them highly reflective, and they often engage in activities that promote their personal development. Thanks to their Virgo influence, ascendant in Hasta, individuals excel at multitasking and managing multiple responsibilities at once. Their organizational and managerial skills are impressive, and they can juggle various tasks without becoming overwhelmed. This makes them effective in fast-paced or demanding environments where the ability to prioritize and stay organized is crucial. Whether at work or in their personal lives, they are able to manage their time and energy effectively, ensuring that everything gets done without neglecting important details. While those with the ascendant in Hasta are often perceived as resourceful, practical, and skilled, this position can also give rise to certain toxic personality traits that, if left unchecked, can negatively impact their relationships, mental health, and overall well-being. These darker tendencies of Hasta ascendant tend to show when the ascendant in itself is afflicted, which means that there is, for example, a malefic planet placed on the ascendant itself, or the ascendant lord or the nakshatra lord, which is the moon in this case, are negatively placed or influenced. For example, if they are placed in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house, or conjunct or aspected by a malefic toxic planet, especially the nodes Mars, Saturn, or even the outer planets, especially Pluto. In such placements, the ascendant in Hasta nakshatra individuals tend to be highly detail-oriented and have a strong desire for things to be just right. While this can be an asset in certain situations, it can also manifest as excessive perfectionism, leading to frustration, stress, and a constant sense of dissatisfaction. They may focus too much on minor imperfections, both in their work and in their relationships, and become overly critical both of themselves and others. This constant push for perfection can strain personal and professional relationships, as they may point out flaws or shortcomings even when it isn't necessary, leading to resentment from others. Their inability to accept things that are good enough may lead to chronic dissatisfaction and inner turmoil. Ruled by the moon, which governs emotions and intuition, and placed in Virgo, which is an earth sign, there is a tendency for those with the ascendant in Hasta nakshatra to overanalyze situations. This overthinking can spiral into unnecessary worry and doubt, especially regarding matters of health, personal achievement, and relationships. Another issue is that this constant mental chatter often prevents them from being present in the moment, and they may find themselves caught in cycles of excessive self-doubt or constantly returning to the past trying to fix the mistakes, or as they think, the imperfections. The tendency to overthink can cause mental fatigue, anxiety, and indecision. They may become paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake, making them hesitant to take action or make changes in their lives. This can also lead to unnecessary conflict or miscommunication in relationships, as they may overanalyze their partner's words or actions. This is especially true when the moon or the ascendant lord are placed in the 6th, 8th, and especially in the 12th house. People with the ascendant in Hasta can sometimes become too self-reliant to the point where they are unwilling to lean on others for support. This stems from the Virgo-like desire to maintain control and handle everything on their own. While independence is a positive trait, when taken to extremes, it can create a barrier to forming deep, trusting relationships with others. They may also struggle with emotional suppression. Due to their strong mental and practical orientation, they might neglect their emotional needs or refuse to express vulnerability. This emotional coldness can create distance in their relationships, and they may come across as detached or overly focused on practical concerns rather than emotional connection. Over time, this tendency to bottle up feelings can lead to emotional burnout, frustration, and even passive aggressive behavior when their needs are not met. Given their strong attention to detail and pursuit of perfection, individuals with Hasta Ascendant can sometimes become overly judgmental or even condescending toward others. Their sharp analytical skills and high standards may cause them to judge people who don't meet their criteria, especially in matters of work or personal habits. This judgment can manifest as criticism or even a sense of superiority, as they may feel that others are not doing things the right way. This condescending attitude can alienate those around them, as they may unintentionally make others feel inadequate or unworthy. If they don't consciously work on this trait, it can lead to strained relationships with friends, family, and co-workers who feel constantly criticized or belittled. In relationships, the desire for perfection can also translate into unrealistic expectations. Those with this ascendant may set unreasonably high standards for their partners, expecting them to meet exact demands in terms of behavior, appearance, and achievements. This could make their partners feel suffocated or criticized for not meeting those standards, leading to tension and dissatisfaction in the relationship. Moreover, their fear of vulnerability can prevent them from opening up to their partners in a truly authentic way. Instead of communicating their deeper emotions and fears, they may suppress them or cover them up with practical concerns. This creates a barrier to emotional intimacy and can leave their partner feeling unimportant or disconnected. With their strong sense of duty and desire to help others, individuals with Hasta Ascendant may take on too much responsibility. Their practical nature and desire to solve problems often lead them to shoulder the burdens of others, to take too much responsibility, even when it is not their place to do so. They may feel the need to fix everything and everyone around them, which can be exhausting and create feelings of resentment when they are not appreciated for their efforts. This tendency to take on too much can lead to burnout, as they may overextend themselves to the detriment of their own health and well-being. They may struggle to set healthy boundaries, leading to frustration and a sense of being unappreciated or taken advantage of. Hasta ascendant individuals can sometimes have a hard time accepting help from others. They may feel that they should be able to handle everything on their own, and accepting assistance feels like a sign of weakness or failure. This can create friction in relationships, as their loved ones may feel shut out or dismissed when they offer help or advice. Furthermore, their desire for control and their perfectionistic nature can make them defensive when receiving constructive criticism. Rather than seeing it as an opportunity for growth, they may view criticism as a personal attack, leading to arguments or emotional withdrawal. It is essential for individuals with Hasta Ascendant to practice self-awareness and balance, allowing themselves to embrace imperfection, open up emotionally, and foster healthier relationships by letting go of control. When it comes to relationships, those with Hasta Ascendant are typically caring and attentive partners. They value practicality in a relationship and may be drawn to partners who are grounded and reliable. Their communication style is direct and they appreciate transparency. However, they might struggle with overly emotional or unpredictable partners as they seek stability and harmony. Their nurturing nature makes them excellent caregivers, but they can sometimes become too focused on their partner's needs, neglecting their own emotional desires. A more toxic personality trait when it comes to relationships of this placement is that they may become overly critical or expecting too much of perfection from their partners. But such individuals are typically pragmatic, supportive, and loyal in relationships. They value stability and practicality as well as security above all. They are loving partners who are willing to put in the effort to nurture and maintain their relationships. Their communication skills and emotional intelligence allow them to connect deeply with their loved ones, offering support and understanding when needed. They are generally not swayed by fleeting emotions, but instead offer steady, long-term commitment to those they care about. In terms of health, Ascendant in Hasta nakshatra people are generally resilient, but they may have a tendency to focus too much on minor details, leading to stress or overthinking. As Virgo is associated with digestion and the stomach, issues such as digestive problems or stress-related ailments can arise. It's essential for them to maintain a balanced lifestyle and avoid excessive worry, which can impact their physical and mental well-being. Especially mental well-being can be compromised when the Ascendant Lord or the Nakshatra Lord, which is the Moon, are placed in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house, where the 8th and the 12th house are especially associated with anxiety, depression, or even panic attacks due to the extensive perfectionistic nature. When it comes to career, individuals with Ascendant in Hasta often thrive in professions that involve skill, craftsmanship, and detailed work, especially work with the hands. They may excel in fields such as medicine, research, teaching, writing, or any profession that requires practical application and critical thinking. Their strong communication skills can also lead them to succeed in roles that require negotiation, counseling, or public speaking. However, they may struggle with jobs that involve too much unpredictability or disorganization, as they prefer structure and a clear path forward. They also make especially good team leaders and managers. To sum up, the Ascendant in Hasta Nakshatra brings a combination of practicality, skill, and sensitivity. People with this position are often seen as reliable, communicative, and meticulous, with a strong focus on self-improvement. However, it is essential for them to maintain balance and avoid becoming overly critical or perfectionistic. Embracing their emotional needs and seeking harmony in their relationships will help them lead a more fulfilled and healthy life. The biggest remedy for Hasta Ascendants to avoid the more negative traits of this placement is to realize that nothing in this world and nobody is perfect, and they should accept everyone as they are in all their imperfections and still know that it is good enough to not be perfect. And to attain that inner peace, they should learn to accept and love themselves as they are, as they were created. Thanks for watching and God bless. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and join me in the next episode where we will explore another astrological placement for a better understanding of ourselves and our path in life.